Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today, Blind Fight Friday. So first and foremost,
They start off good.
starting off, I haven't even had a drink yet. I can't talk. First and foremost, Blind Fight Friday is a game we play. Mike picks two random samples out of the sample pool that we have here. We don't guess anything anymore. We're going to try to guess type and proof and price and all that happy stuff. But the long story short, it's whiskey against whiskey. That's how I have it set up now. So makes it a lot easier for us. But number two.
I don't know if it's that much easier, but.
Well, we're just, why isn't it?
It's still blind.
No, we have no idea what it is, but we're not guessing what it is, so it doesn't matter. This is like the easiest show we have. It's literally which one do you like better? You get all involved in which one you think you want to guess and all the things, stuff like that, but it's just which whiskey beats which whiskey. So
well, that part I have down pat.
Yeah. Secondly, we have a new set of microphones. Leave a comment down below whether it sounds better, sounds worse. I hope it sounds better. My sons swear these are the best microphones going, so we're going to give them a try. So he did leave a comment a while back saying, I don't know why you're not using the new microphones.
He did, actually.
Then there was a lecture of all the things if I broke them and stuff, so I had to buy my own set because I didn't want to hear it. But we'll see what happens.
Because you don't buy enough.
We don't, yeah, no kidding, right? So we... But dude, leave a comment down below. I'm hoping these do work. His channel actually does sound better than our channel.
Or if it's too loud,
yeah.
And we can maybe make adjustments.
Right.
But
I have the volume turned down on him a lot just because of the fact that people said when he set the other settings, they were a little bit too loud. So I talk loud anyways, and I'm hoping this is sitting properly, but we can adjust. It might be 2 weeks before you get it because someone's going away on vacation again. But
oh, here we go.
So, again, you're going to see the thumbnails. You're going to watch what we drink as soon as I put this in my mouth. We have no idea what we're drinking. That's the cool thing about this. But this ain't a bad nose.
Yeah?
What were you going to say? You didn't like it?
No. You gotta pull for it.
Oh, I thought it's coming out pretty good, actually.
Oh, this must be in different pages today. And that happens. The flavors are way better than the nose.
I don't know what you're complaining about because, boy, that was pretty good.
I just didn't get a crazy nose to start, but
the
flavor
more
than made up for.
That is there. That is all over my face right now. Being the first sip of the day, there's a little something on that one because that one kind of crashed down. Could be just the first sip though. Oh, this has a nice. There's a nice.
It might be a little tweaked too, so
I don't know. This is a nice dark caramel going on. I don't know why
it's coming in now. Yeah. The initial, it wasn't like it didn't seem to come out like the Old Forester right off the bat or the Weller type deal off the bat.
I'm almost. The funny thing is that I only usually get that off of Woodford though. I'm almost in like a savory land, like a buttery.
I was gonna say I have like almost like a light fruit. Initial nose light fruit with the caramel in the background.
Mm-hmm. That's very tasty, whatever that is. It's not now the second sip. It's not as proofy as I thought it was, but boy, I didn't dislike anything about that though.
It's still hanging on.
Oh no, I'm not saying.
I don't think we're in a high rye land or anything like that.
I don't know. We're gonna go on a glass number two. Though.
Well, I mean,
that was actually very good.
I don't believe it's a rye. I'm not getting any nose of a rye.
Oh no, I'm leaning towards a bourbon. Correct, but. I will say glass 2 is definitely darker than glass 1.
It is.
So
quite a bit darker. And they're both, and then one's not really a slouch in the color land. Again, this nose isn't cracking on either.
You got to fix your sniffer because this nose is cranking out of this glass. This one actually, I am getting this time an actual fruit. I don't know what happened with this other one. I wasn't getting a fruit. I'm definitely getting a fruit on this one. And I'm leaning towards... It's actually like grapey. I'm actually getting like a grape, or I could go with like an apple on this one.
This one has got a bigger sparkle and probably a little more longevity.
That is thick. That is rich. That is
this one,
that is scrumptious.
The other one was good too, but this one I might have jumped.
I can't imagine you pulled this one out. I've threatened that this was the case 3 different times already because it's just these are both very good.
No, this.
Damn, that's
first sip.
Two is
I almost
special,
gonna.
though.
Yeah, I was gonna first sip. I'm almost leaning towards 2, but
we have some of these. I've said this a million times, and if you guys get sick of hearing it, I apologize. But we have some of these that have been in here since 2.5 years.
Yeah, I don't believe this is one of them.
No, I think you pulled another one out of that I just put in recently.
That this is not. I don't believe either one of these are that old. And
I think this is I think we're looking at Rare Breed versus Joseph Magnus. That's what I think we're looking at. That's it. These are 2 very good whiskeys. I keep threatening that's the case, but
very good whiskeys. And they're not that far off. Nose-wise, there is a little difference. There's a little more sparkle and a little more intense flavor in 2 than there is 1.
2 is darker, richer, thicker, and I'm only saying that could very not. They might not be them 2 whiskeys. I just think they're both around 116 proof. I think Rare Breed's 116.8, and I think Joseph Magnus was like 117 or something.
Yeah, I don't think we're in a. I don't think we're in a 120 something.
No, it's drinking where it's at. Man,
this one
I haven't had. If
one
that
is way more caramel.
What?
In the nose?
Then 2?
Caramel in the nose? Yeah. To me. Again, our nose notes seem to be always different. We end up in the same results.
There is a caramel to it, but 2 is 2 brings me more on the edge where, like what I say about makers all the time. It's dark, it's rich, it's thick, it's viscous as hell. It actually hangs on. I got to go back to 1 to see.
1 is definitely an easier drinker. It's still carrying.
It's super sugary in the front of 1.
I'll go there. Yeah,
and it is very good. It's just 2 carries. It stays in your mouth longer. It lasts longer. It has more flavors because I'm getting a fruit.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's
oak.
A higher rye in 2.
I don't think. I don't know. I don't know what 2 is.
Now I am getting almost like that grape little. I had to take a sip.
Welcome. Come on in. The water's warm. That's what I said in the beginning. I was getting a grape / like apple. Like it was between it, but it's more like a grape.
Pulling a grapevine.
No,
again.
I said that in the beginning.
You did.
That's what makes me think of the Joseph Magnus because it's finished in 3 different casks. I think it's finished in a sherry and in a cognac and something else. I forget what it was. That's the cigar blend. That's what I'm thinking that might be. Man, the finish
could be right there.
The finish on glass 2. I'm babbling, and it's just there. Like, it is just in my throat, and I'm not talking hot because of proof. The flavor has just coated, and it's just sitting.
It finishes with a heavier oak, too, than 1 does.
See, he's right there with me. He's catching up. He's catching up. There it is. I know I said that also because it comes off with the fruit, but it has a beautiful caramel in the middle, and then it finishes with a nice oaky presence on the end.
And it stays with a sparkle.
Oh, it lasts for days. Like, it doesn't, the oiliness, or I like to say viscosity because oiliness just sounds stupid, but it coats so much better than 1. And 1 is no slouch. 1 is very good.
I agree with you
2 is just superior.
I said that too. I right off the bat, I think I like 2 better. It's a, can't say it's rough around the edges. It does stick around longer. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's kind of where I'm.
That's where the viscosity comes in. It is so oily. Anything it touches, it adheres to like it's syrup.
It does because it's still here.
Oh yeah.
1 definitely is an easier drinker, and I'm not opposed to that. But today, I think 2 carries the game.
Yeah, it's funny because your terminology is just funny because when you say easier drinker, like you're right. It is like more water rested, but 2 is not drinking harsh. You don't have to take another sip. You can put 2 down and wait a minute. You know what I mean?
There's more of a sparkle. Yeah. You know what I mean? And
it's
not like 1 is not here today, gone tomorrow. It's still there. It's got like the caramel-esque and it rolls around. 2 has that sparkle and energy that sticks around. So that's if you're following along.
2 is spectacular. I don't know what that is, and we don't have to guess what it is. So we're both in agreement. 2 is just a better whiskey than 1.
Correct.
All right, we can just jump right into it then.
350
and 349. I did. Yep, you did it again. I don't know how we could possibly do that. And here we go. So 2 is $3.49, and you got $3.50 over there.
Correct.
This is funny as hell. I am not correct, but I'm not that far off. But I am wrong with what 2 is. So this goes to show you your first crack isn't always right. So $3.50 is Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend Bourbon at 117 proof. We got that for $169.99. And again, it was no slouch. But the winner today, hands down, no questions added, is Woodford Reserve Masters Collection Bourbon at 124.7 proof. And it's $149.
I did say it carried a little more weight.
$149.99. So I put them both in there because they were both expensive, but they were both like I can't believe how much better Masters Keep is.
You know, but that's like the second or third time that's happened.
Yep. No,
if there is one that we've bought that was expensive, but it held its own in blinds.
I don't remember the fruit coming off of that.
No, it is a quite nice little mixture.
Mm-hmm.
The only super downfall that pisses me off on that one, it's 700.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful bottle, nice. This much glass in the bottom of it, but
well, see that? I forgot I even put these two against each other. This was at the end of the Masters collection. I said, oh, I got enough for one more blind.
I was going to say,
I think
it's gone, right?
No, it went here. That's where I did it. It was right in the last blind. I just wanted to see how it would hold up against. I said, oh, we shit on it. We shit on it. I said, Joseph Magnus, we loved when we cracked it. So I said, you know.
What was the cost of that?
It was $149 for the Masters collection. It was $169.99 for the Joseph Magnus. So if you're going to buy one of them, hands down, the Woodford Reserve Masters Collection beat this. And we cracked it. We were not impressed.
But I did say, once it did win a few times, I did say, if they come out with another one and I find it, and it's not 90 proof or 94 or whatever, because I can't fathom. I can't just pay that money.
No, but this was 100% one that needed to open up.
It did.
This turned into it. We dumped on it. And then it beat every blind we put it in. It did win. We put it up against some monsters.
It did. It shut us up. So it was, yes, it was money well spent. Mm-hmm. Just, I can't, whatever the Woodford is 93. You always know it, right? But I don't want to spend that kind of money for just a 90 proof or 94 proof.
Oh, that's the other one. Yeah. I don't know.
Because they do have the Master Keeps that low.
That is crazy good.
It is a barrel of.
Yeah.
Can't say monkeys, but
well, as much as I liked the Joseph Magnus, it is dominant, man. I almost think I switched them up somehow. I am drunk when I do these things. Anything's possible, but boy, today Woodford's Masters Collection absolutely dominated this one. So there you go.
By far,
he picked yet another one I just put in like a handful of weeks ago. So that works out. But
you see this little smile on my face when I pulled
I looked at it. One of them was super dark. So. Well, there you go. That's Blind Fight Friday. If you want to see a future Blind Fight Friday, leave a comment down below. I'll either put them in here and I'll put your name on the end of it, but then it comes out when it comes out. But a lot of times I try to make it into a Sunday Funday so you get to actually see it a little bit quicker. But that being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.